you truly desire choice in your life, learn to follow the energy. Okay? Now, a lot of us are like, I will follow the energy. The energy is out here, and I will follow it. No, you are the energy while perceiving the energy. And it is your engagement with the energy of things that gives you the awareness that you require and desire that will allow you to choose and change anything. In other words, you are an engagement with energy when you are willing to, but also when you're not thinking. Okay? And there's not one of you that doesn't have a capacity to go beyond thinking. You just don't want to choose it. So you can keep defending that you are an integral part of this reality, a necessary part of this reality, and avoiding the awareness that if you do not become what you are capable of, our world will not stand a chance at changing. Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. See, the more you pretend you are human, the more you validate human reality, the more you keep away a miraculous reality, the more this reality, the more energy this reality has, and the more ability it has to keep things stuck and not moving. So the idea is, though, so if you look at this for a moment, we validate human reality rather than choosing something that is our humanoid reality, because we're a bunch of weirdos. We are totally fucking different. What do you get when you're different in the world? You get judged. We put up a post one time about what have you been judged the most for? 95% of the responses to that post were for being different and being too much in some way. Like almost every response to that post. And you're like, wow, you see the motivation for not being different. You've lived with it your whole life. But now that we're having this conversation, because it's one thing for me to say that, but then you're like, yeah, but what's different? How do I get there? Like, it sounds good. I'd like something different as the world. How do I get there? Well, what you're not willing to recognize is your choice is vital to you getting there. But then you go, but what is choice? I'm like, that's a big conversation. And the simplest conversation we will ever have. Okay, so right now, stand up. Thank you. Okay, now, did you make the choice to stand up? Yes or no? Yeah, that's choice. There you go. Sit down. Now, a lot of people at home did not make the choice to stand up. See, but it doesn't matter because they made the choice to not stand up, which was also a choice. That's choice, kids. You're like, wait a minute. Oh, by the way, class is over. Bye. No! You have so much more fun to have. Yay! Okay, so, but that is choice. Right there. You chose to stand up. Some of you chose not to. Now, who was right? The standers or the not standers? That's the vital question, people. Doesn't matter what your choice is. The question is, which choices are right and which choices are wrong? That's all that matters. Choice is irrelevant. It's your judgment about that choice that is the only thing that matters in this reality, people. Everything that brought up. Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. So we have people who stood and people who didn't. Who's right and who's wrong? Well, this is a perfect example. There is no right and there is no wrong choice. Let's say I'm like, hey, will you stand up, please? And the person's like, actually, my back really hurts and I just got into a comfortable position. I'd rather not. Okay, cool. But what if you didn't even need a reason and justification for the choice? See, choice isn't what you think it is. It's not what you thought it was. What we think choice is, I see a list of menu items available in front of me. Under each of those items is pros and cons. If the pros outweigh the cons, then I will choose that. That's not fucking choice. That's mental masturbation.